Hello students, Standard 6, Chapter number 9, Data Handling. In the last session, in this chapter we learn about pictograph. When we represent the data using some symbols and pictures, then it is known as pictograph. Because we know that pictures are easy to understand. It can give you idea of the data at a glance very quickly. So it is very easier to understand that data given by pictograph. We saw how to give the answers of the questions very quickly when the pictograph is given. Now we have to learn how to draw pictograph. Means if the data is given and you have to represent it with the help of pictures, pictograph. Actually, if you see the drawing, pictograph is very interesting. But sometimes it can be difficult also. For examples, in some of the illustrations shown in the book, like number of baskets, fruit baskets, tractors, etc. And sometimes that drawing is very difficult to draw. Also, it may represent multiple units, and then it is quite difficult to draw that pictures. So you can solve this problem by taking some simpler symbols. It's not necessary that you have to take the same symbols which represent an item in the example, like fruit baskets or tractors. It's not necessary that you have to take the picture of the same object. We can use simple symbols like this man or a smiley, or you can take star, etc. So then we can draw the pictograph very easily and no difficulties are there. Now sometimes the numbers are not in the multiple of 10 or that. In this situation, what can we do? Look here. I take that like the full man with 2 hands and 2 legs and a head. If it represents 5 students, then if I take out 1 hand, means 1 minus, so it represents 4 students. I cut off the second hand also, so it can represent 3. Then I cut 1 leg also, then only 2. And both legs are gone, only body is remaining. Then it is 1. So when the numbers are like that, then any number is there in the information, we can represent it using this type of symbol. Let us understand this with an example here. Here, the following are the details of number of students present in a class of 30 during a week. Means from Monday to Saturday, how many students out of 30 were present is shown here. Like Monday 24 students, Tuesday 26, 28, 30, 29 and Saturday 22. Now we can use the same strategy and then we can represent I by that. So now here by our assumption, so now you can see here 24. 24 can be represented as, we know that the full that one is 5. So 5 plus 5, 10, 15, 20. Now 4 only. 4 means one hand should be cut off. So that can be represented by only this. And so on. So now we will draw that pictograph at the bottom here. So now pictograph. So here day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Now Monday there are 24 students, so I show you like that. We will do that. So here we will use the number of students. So now first 24. So 5, 10, 15, 20 and then only one hand. Now for Tuesday. On Tuesday there are 26. So we have to draw 5 full and then only one, that is 26. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 1. 1 is only the body with the head, that represents 1. So 25 plus 1 represents 26. Now on Wednesday, 28. So we have to take 2 more. So 5, let me write down the name of the day later. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now how many remaining? 3. For 3, we saw that both hands should be cut off. So now that is the 1, 2 and 3. Then on Thursday there are 30. So it is very easy. We have to draw 6 men. 6 5s are 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. On Friday, 29 means 1 less. So only one hand will be cut off. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and one hand cut off. And on Saturday, 22 means 20 and plus 2 extra. So 5, 10, 15, 20 and 2. 2 means with one leg. No hands and one leg. So that will represent like that. So you can use assumption, but you have to write down here that here you should mention that that one is equal to 5 students. When you draw a pictograph, you have to mention in first column, first row at the end that what the full symbol is representing the which amount. Now we learn how to draw pictograph. Sometimes some quantities are such that it is not exactly like we did in that if it is 25, 27 and then if you take that one. But sometimes the numbers are too big. Then sometimes what we have to do is in that situation that we have to round out the quantity and then represent it. But that we will learn when the example will come. So now we are going to start exercise 9.2. In the question number 1, we are given that total number of animals in 5 villages are as follows. There are 5 villages and how many animals are there in each village is given here. That village A 80, village B has 120, village C has 90, village D 40 and village E has 60. Also given that prepare a pictograph using symbol they already gave to represent 10 animals. Means that circle and cross mark, it represented 10 animals. And then after drawing the pictograph, you have to give the answer that questions given below. So first of all, let's start drawing the pictograph using this. Now here we will write down villages, and then number of animals, and here we will write down the symbol that represent how many? 10 animals. Now we will take one by one villages. Village A. Village A has how many? 80 animals. So now 80. So here one symbol represents 10. Means how many we have to draw? 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then village B has 120. 120 means how many of this? 12, because 12 times 10 will be 120. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So we have to draw 10 symbols like that. Twelve symbols is equal to 120 animals. The next village is village C and it has 90. So we have to draw 9 units like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then village D has only 40 animals. So we have to draw only 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And the last village E has 60. So we have to draw 6 like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now from this we have to give the answers of the questions given below. Question number 1. How many symbols represent animals of village E. Very simple question. How many symbols represent animals of village E? So village E, how many symbols we take? 6. So you can write down the answer, 6 symbols. Next question, number B. Which village has the maximum number of animals? It is obvious directly from the information also and from the pictograph also that the longest pictograph is for village B, that is 120. So that is village B, 120 animals. Then the question C. Which village has more animals? Which village has more animals? Village A or village C? So just show the pictograph. Village A here, village C. You can see that here only 8, here is 9, 80 and 90. So obviously village C has more animals. So answer is village C has more animals. So drawing the pictograph is, as I told you, very quick, very simple also. It looks like that you are studying in the senior junior KG. That whatever number is written, you have to draw that type of, like that. But here it represents some number. Only not one single, but like 10, 20 in together. But when you were in senior KG 5, then you have to draw 5 circles or 5 stars like that. But little extra here. So here we are going to finish the session and will be followed in the PDF. And any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.